Thank you, Andy. Yes, barely old enough, not dumb enough. All right. Before I get started, I just want to take a second here and say to any fellow vets in the audience, thank you for your service.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Now, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really hate it when people say that. It's just very awkward. Never know how to respond. Usually go with, oh yeah, of course. Like it was a completely obvious decision to fly halfway around the world and get shot at by strangers. You can always go with, my pleasure. But that'll tell you how much time I spend in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. And you're welcome. It's a little over the top, kind of like, yeah, you owe me. You know, ESPN does this 30 for 30 docu-series where you get to see all the interesting behind-the-scenes stuff in sports. And I think if you did that with my naval career, you'd end up calling the IRS saying, I'd like to discuss the status of my tax refund. Thank you for your service. And it's something you hear a lot. You know, you sit down at a job interview, take a look at your resume. Oh, I see you served in the military. Thank you for your service. And I'm thinking, well, just how grateful are we? Do I get a parking spot? No, sir, we don't do that. How about a welcome home bonus? No. Well, did I at least get the job? Oh, absolutely. No. All right. But if you go to Applebee's on Friday, or Veterans Day, you can get yourself a free meal. So good luck. Being a vet in the workplace is kind of a difficult transition. You don't always understand everything right away. I took a job at a pharmaceutical company, and they were always talking about how important vets are to the business. I thought, this is great. But after a while, it got kind of weird. I worked in the headquarters. I never met anybody else who served in the military. Turns out, we specialize in animal pharmaceuticals, and veterinarians are very important to that business. I'm a Navy vet, not an animal vet, so I don't work there anymore. Another place I don't work anymore is Wall Street. That was an interesting time, but I was really surprised how well the Navy prepared me for it. You get on these projects, and it's go, 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 no sleep. And then it's over, and nobody's entirely sure what you did or why. Everybody's talking about how great life is going to be once they get out. And as an officer, I got very accustomed to 22-year-olds staring me in the face saying, how did you get this job? My wife and I are expecting our first kid. Thank you. Thank you. It's an exciting time, but there's a lot of fear too. Am I capable of caring for a child? Will I be a disappointment? Is this kid going to disappoint me? Probably go off and join the Space Force? But, you know, people have been raising kids for millennia and doing a pretty good job. And, you know, but even when those fears creep up, not to worry. Everyone you know is going to come to you with unsolicited parenting advice. And it's always going to start the same way. I don't want to be that person, but then they're going to explode like they've been holding in a fart on the first date. Doctors, doulas, home births, cribs, baby books, diaper jeans, white warmer, butt cream, nipple cream, butt paste. 20 minutes later, they're like, you're going to be such a good dad. I'm like, based on what? Your list? My thinning hair? 20 minutes of blank stares and head nods? Like, oh, come on, man. You're in the Navy. You can handle a kid. Come to think of it, I never said it, but thank you for your service. All right. Thank you, everybody.